The night my wife told me she wanted an open marriage felt like watching our whole life crack in slow motion. We were sitting at our suburban dinner table, kids' school papers still scattered across the surface. She whispered that she'd caught feelings for our package delivery guy like it was some kind of TikTok trend challenge. I froze because it sounded like one of those wild Reddit stories my coworkers laugh about during lunch. But her eyes were watery and real, and the air between us felt heavier than hospital air. She said he made her feel seen, which felt like a slap after 12 years of marriage and bills we paid together. The dishwasher hummed behind us like background noise in a courtroom. She begged for an open marriage, swearing it wasn't about leaving me. I said yes, mostly because fighting in front of our kids wasn't an option. She started exploring the same week. Coffee dates, late night walks, all that. I stayed quiet until my buddy said, "Bro, you can explore too. Nobody said you gotta sit and suffer." So I downloaded a dating app like every other middle-aged American feeling lost. I met a school administrator, divorced, kind, grounded. My wife saw her picture pop up on my phone and her face went pale. She suddenly didn't like the idea of me being outside, as the kids say. She grilled me about where I went, who I talked to, and why I looked happier. Meanwhile, her delivery guy kept showing up even when we had no packages. He started acting like he owned my porch. Well, I told her he looked unstable, but she brushed it off. 2 nights later, everything exploded. He showed up drunk at 11 p.m., pounding on our door like we owed him rent, waking our kids in tears as they thought someone was breaking in. My wife ran downstairs shaking, realizing this wasn't romantic, it was dangerous. He yelled that she promised him a life, sounding completely unhinged, and when I stepped outside, keeping distance like in those viral self-defense videos, he charged at me so fast the whole neighborhood seemed to freeze. My wife screamed his name, but he didn't stop. A neighbor called 911 instantly, and the cops arrived with lights flashing across our quiet street. An officer pulled him off me and said the classic line, "Sir, you need to chill," before cuffing him as he kept shouting about their future. My wife collapsed on the porch steps, sobbing like she finally understood the cost of her choices. The cop warned us it wasn't his first meltdown. The next morning I filed for divorce because chaos isn't a family value. The courtroom felt colder than winter in Ohio, and even though she whispered she didn't mean for it to go this far, betrayal hits deeper when kids are involved. Healing took months, but peace eventually returned. Now I teach my kids that loyalty isn't old school, it's essential. And the moral is simple: don't break the foundation that keeps your family standing. If you were in this family situation, what would you do? I work very hard to bring these stories to you, so please support me with just one click. Hit that subscribe button for more powerful videos in part 2 to know what happened next.